read a book. As you know, you get lots of books from Dave inside of it. So I was reading this On Purpose Person. I said, that's it. I got it. Well, I at least got part of it to start with inside of it. And so that just really lit our organization on fire. And I really looked at self-adopting these things in. I gave out probably tens of thousands of books, or at least it seems that way to everybody we met. Whether that was a vendor, whether that was a client, whether it was a new employee, whether it was an existing employee or a team member, the aspect of it is I shared that everywhere. Well, then I hired an extremely amazing talent named Barbara. And the full intent was what she was bringing to that organization. So she immediately took a look at that after the interview and said, yes, this book is important. And she read that book and reached out to Kevin in that process and said, is that my possible boss is giving out books to everyone. So they conspired for us to meet. And so that we did. It was the most important meeting besides the most important was ever reading the book. The most next important was just actually meeting Kevin in that process. And inside of that, we adopted in a formalized process, similar to what you're doing and launching on, was a formalized purpose, vision, mission, and values. And ours was to empower our customers, associates, stockholders to grow and prosper, and that's what we did. Everything that we did became that purpose, vision, mission, values that Kevin helped us to distill was our operating. It was our North Star. This is how we operated every day. It was our litmus test when we made decisions. It's how we approach people. We did not want a vendor in our place of business that did not share inside of that. As surely as you would not want somebody negative to come into your house and your family, we didn't want it. So we talked to customers. It didn't matter if it was one of our independent dealers or whether it was Bob Tillman at Lowe's. When I sat down with him, the first thing I told him was, this is our purpose, vision, mission, and values. Most people that walked into Lowe's, they were sort of growling on their knees, trying to figure out how to become a customer, etc. I was asking them, this is who we are you a match for that? And that's where you get, because that's what you want and that's who you want to be. To say all of that grew us from 29 million and going backwards in that process, and we grew us to 530 million, our professional division. We actually had a couple other divisions we spun off that were a couple $100 million each. So that dream was realized, but it was realized through us living our purpose, vision, mission, and values. And to see people grow, to see them refer to in their recall of their years at Husqvarna, this is the difference in their lives. And what was different than any other company that they worked for. Yes, we had our thrills, we had our spills. That's all part of the process, but we got up every day to live our purpose. There comes a transition in your life, and my transition in life was called retirement. I called it graduation inside of it because I knew I wanted to continue to add and contribute because I believe everyone needs purpose, meaning, and direction. And that purpose, meaning, and direction was one in the same aspiration because Kevin reappeared in my life and said, you ought to be a Vistage chair. And I said, well, I've been a Vistage member for years. I don't think so. I'm supposed to help get the chair more members. I was well trained. And so he said, well, you should be one. So they contacted me, and history is that they want me to start one group, and now there's 4 groups of 100 folks. Isn't that amazing? What a wonderful number. And so I get a chance to continue this transforming leaders in my life, which gives me direction each and every day. And even at this advanced age, I get up excited every day because I get a chance to transform leaders that interact on my life purpose. Life purpose is the most powerful thing that you can get to give you direction in your whole life. I'm living that, and again, it's thanks to Kevin McCarthy. Then, as you can see, it's not only is it a book, but there's a whole lot of notes in that book. And every time I pick this up, the Chief Leadership Officer, and I look through it I look and say boy, those are some things that I could do, better today. These are things I could have done better in the past. And how can I pass those valuable lessons on to you that are in the firefight every day with clients and business and making those things happen. And I can tell you though, there's each day that you're going to learn. As I tell folks, is the day Dave passed away is the day he didn't learn something. And I am committed to learning each and every day. So I encourage you, this becomes not a one-time read, but it becomes a textbook that you fall through and say what are those points that I can get better at? There's always a revelation inside of that. The important thing is with all of that is you have the subject matter expert in here that was really previous to Rick Warren, had a purpose-driven life, instead of referred to as a book. Well, you're looking at the seminal work that was done on the unpurposed person, which has led to all of this. So what an amazing experience, what an amazing relationship. His wisdom is just absolutely amazing. His heart is pure. He is on purpose each and every day, and the contribution he makes every day, you're going to get a chance to be shared inside of that. So, Kevin, it was a pleasure to be with you. You are the absolute best.